Alright, so, I guess before we fully get started here, let me explain something for you. Me and my buddy, we had a nice idea, and we've both done progress, and seeing as this is on Bedrock, because he does not have a PC, nor has that luxury yet, we are doing this on, well, Bedrock. So we both kind of have our little starter bases made. Granted, I've made a bit more progress than he has, but I go a lot different style of hardcore when it comes to starting new worlds. And unfortunately, I don't have enough to do a whole lot. So this is also going to be the first episode of a Let's Play series, and I don't have any footage of everything that has come to be so far. So, I guess let's get into the slight gist of things. We are kind of doing a little vanilla style troll thing. Like, Let's Play to where our starter bases, those are off limits. We do have obviously some rules. We're killing the Ender Dragon together. We can help each other out. We can record if we want to, and that's what I'm doing. With that, I figured it'd also be kind of fun to have themes to our builds. Now, if you know anything about older mythology, this and that, just kind of older times, there's always thought out to be magic, which is his theme. It is fairy tale themed. And mine, which is somewhat out of my comfort zone because I haven't really ever messed with anything, is, unfortunately, because it is new to me, not unfortunate because it's is medieval themed. I think I'm gonna have a fun time with that. My character takes so long to blink. His starter base is over there, mine's over here. And so far, we both have done a little bit of exploring. Not enough to really matter, and I have this beauty for that. Themed build, I do not have a set location, but I also now realize, especially now that I'm needing it, I'm going to be needing a lot of spruce just to go ahead and get all of this started. So I think what I want to do, first off, actually let's make me a new axe and sword. That'll probably be the best thing. Because I'm not going into the nether until I have my themed build. Leave the important stuff here. Yeah, let's make a new pickaxe too. Screw it, right? So now I have a new set of everything important. I've got food. I think that's it. My armor's pretty good. I'll take this bed with me. And that is also my cave that's given me all of this iron, which is really nice too. So I think what I want to do is go straight off in this direction for a very far distance. And if I can find, like, I think when I first did this I only went like 1,000 blocks, just because there was a new update coming out fairly quick. And like birch, yeah, I'll probably end up needing it, but I already have some saplings for it, so there's no point in me doing anything outside of that. And I know a lot of this is going to take quite a while. I'm personally recording through all of it, unless hard drive just like runs out of space. But I will eventually edit. I'll have this edited to where, you know, everything's just kind of free. Ooh, there's a dark oak over there. That's kind of the other reason I have this book on me, is so that way, like, let's say I do find like a dark oak biome. I do think it'll be pretty nice to use on top of spruce to add maybe a little bit of character. Okay. And it was 24. 300 is where I'm at. Yeah. And I do not put the Y coordinates either, by the way, so. And if I do have to, I will make a boat, I will hunt for some food, but that's also if I have to. Because I'm nowhere by far close to being able to actually have a good, reliable food source, which is always the struggle with me right there at the start. So far, this is one big birch biome, I will say that. But I think for a medieval feel, hopefully maybe something mountain-like, as well as with a good valley. And the reason for a mountain is due to some of the builds that I want to do don't fully fit the theme, so I'm able to hopefully put it within a mountain, if that makes sense. It should. But I know there's going to be a lot of dead time with me either not knowing what to say. I am also treating this like a stream, to where I'm trying to fill as much as possible with me speaking. But if I end up not, well, it'll be cut out, and yeah. And even then, I can always stop the recording and go back and just be like, yeah, I'll see you in like 2 seconds for you, but who knows for me. But I don't know fully yet. But this is also episode 1, technically, for this. Should be episode 2, but I didn't get any covering footage for anything. Oh, hey, look at that. Maybe something promising, actually. Promising. Oh, ooh, acacia. Acacia can make for a really nice decorative block. I see snow caps. Not what I need, but I see snow caps. Oh boy, is this in Extreme Hills, I wonder? If it is, that'll actually be really, really nice. And I might as well grab some coal. But what my thought process was with me and him starting this, like, before doing that, is I cut out a lot of the boring things, such as all of the typical starting mining and all of that. And I will say, once I get better with certain aspects of video editing, I will probably do some time lapses of different things. There's also a swamp. Ooh. Definitely gonna sleep right now. Especially because I don't have any torches on me. I didn't realize that at first. Appears to me I'm going to be stopped in my tracks by an ocean. That's not something you want to see every day, is it? Getting stopped in your tracks by an ocean of all things. Oh, hell. I didn't even see that at first. This is going to look awful for you. Oh, hello, Trident. Ow. This is like the closest thing I have to a map now. That hurt. That's the only chest in these. Worth it. That was completely worth it, actually. Well, the other stuff in that, yeah, it's important. Not as important as some other things. Guess I want to shoot down this way. It might actually be on this little area here. And due to me for sure needing a boat here soon, I might as well. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a tree. Now, I don't need oak saplings, seeing as that is like my main thing, but it doesn't hurt to grab. Oh, wow. Should be right here, or around here. Around this area. And the sand actually does help out a lot too. Yep, right there. I love how I say yep right there as if I actually fully knew where it was when I didn't, but oh, weeds, that can actually be really useful. Okay. That is so far the most exciting part of this entire journey. That's what I gotta say. Now, a lot of these flowers, though, look amazing. And I can also now pitch that. God, imagine if Minecraft was like real life, though. Littering's not allowed. It'd be an experience, to say the least. Honestly, at this rate, it's like I might as well just go until I find something interesting. Just like go quiet or pause the recording until I found something interesting. But as I was saying it, I found something interesting, or for what like something I need for this themed build of mine. But I'll say this definitely counts as interesting. It's like one of the two. You don't see this a whole lot, honestly. Oh, it's actually, like, affecting that. Ooh, 2 suspicious stews. Okay. I can work with that. And seeing as we also haven't been to the end yet village, that is awesome. Since we haven't been to the end, we don't have easy ways to carry things around, which is unfortunate, however. However, I think if we play our cards right, we should be able to. Now, I will say this as well, between the two of us, I think that we are allowing some aspects of things, such as, like, if we want a beacon, like, certain aspects that wouldn't typically be found in said theme would be allowed. Because of that. So, I think we are going to be allowing certain things. I didn't want to hurt the cat. I did not want to do that. Vic, can we just, like, take that out, please? That wasn't supposed to happen. As if I actually have an editor. Dude, I'm sorry. If I get an editor now, I want his name to be Vic or Victor. One or the other. Hello. Now, there's one specific house I'm not actually, like, looking for, but a few of these will definitely have some goodies. Or hay bales. Hay bales work just as well. Granted, villagers clearly don't know how animals work. That pig is now forever stuck in here. You know, it's always a good thing when you find villagers. And then you kidnap them, and you take them from their homes. That turned dark real quick. And you know what? I'm fine with it. That's a lot of potatoes. I'm taking the potatoes. That can stay. Glass, no. But I know a few things that I do fully want to actually take back with me is for sure spruce wood if I can. And all of these hay bales just gave me so much food. I don't think you guys realize the amount of food that is. That truly is a lot of food. So I can be moving for quite a while. Granted, I hope I'm not. Yes. What I needed right there. I need to make it back with at least a sapling. For 18 minutes of straight recording. Granted, not all of this will make the cut. Ooh, definitely take those too. More food, and just overall a really nice way to farm. Something to farm. But spruce trees is going to be a very, very needed wood on my base, so that's what I'm here for. Spruce wood, hopefully some saplings. More than likely we will get a sapling or two, but I do plan on taking back quite a bit of wood because it just gives me the more extra stuff to have. Because oak, birch will probably be used. Spruce is going to be a lot of my, like, roofing. So my roof blocks. I'm excited for this. And you guys are going to be with me every step of the way. Well, not every step, but for the actual building of the base, yes. A lot of the mining, probably not. Just because it is tedious at times. And I have one sapling that is more than enough, actually, to where I could head back, but those are the trees I want. Especially if I'm farming constantly for spruce. Either way, I'm going to be marking the spruce in my book here at negative. Okay, let's see here. Negative 131, 2091. So negative 131, 2091. That's just where I'm standing. So that way I have the chords and hopefully can get a really big jump on him. Granted, he is also in my server, which is always announced when this shows up. Oh, that X broke. Clears up a free another inventory spot though. So granted, there will be a few times that he will probably know my trap prior. But that's also to say if he watches, he'll watch it. I do plan on making these like 30 to 45 minutes piece instead of my modded Let's Play series, which I have to completely restart, unfortunately. But it's fine. And due to that, those are typically my typical stream length of roughly 3 hours, depending on the day. Some I will go longer, for sure. So, depending on the day, but it'll always be 2.5 or longer for modded Let's Play series, as so are most of my YouTube videos, simply due to the pure fact I just 90% of the time I don't care to edit and upload, but this one's forcing me to because I'm not streaming this series unless I decide I want to do a solo stream or something with this world. It will not be a everyday streamed series at all. Damn, this is oddly a perfect lake, which is really weird. Like a little pond that's like perfectly rectangular. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. Should probably take some sugar cane. But when I say there's definitely going to be some things that don't fit my theme, and it's going to play a huge part with some of my what I can do. So definitely something to look out for. That's for sure. And I'm pretty sure I came through the desert a little bit, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, because there's the boat's right there. So this one might not need to be edited. It is 24 minutes, granted. There's not a lot of things to be done within 35 minutes or at this point in time. A lot of it's going to have to be done off cam. Granted, there will definitely be a lot of work still done at my starter base. I'm just getting the fundamentals of this base. Now, seeing as he has helped me, I've helped him a few times, he has helped me a few times on here. I'm pretty certain I can get him to help me with something, and that is going to be a pain. Granted, I am able to do things already that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily be able to. The reason I say necessarily wouldn't is because I can make a quick little super smelter. However, there's one big issue with the super smelter, and that is witch hut and a village. That is, I don't have the fuel required for it. There's also a witch in there, but I'm not interested in the witch. I'm interested. Oh, they have a reskin for the swamp finally. Oh, that's great. And I know some people are going to be watching this, be like, they've always had it. On Bedrock, they have not. Oh, it's like half and half. That's actually cool. No, on Bedrock, they haven't always had a swamp skin. That is actually relatively new. And here we go. Not the best, but not bad. I don't need oak saplings, so I am in the clear there. Considering my base is kind of surrounded in in oak trees for sure, so we are going to look negative 125, so I need to go back this way quite a bit. So that village didn't look normal. Well, I think I know why. So we are going to just run and jump the rest of the way back. And honestly, I think this is kind of giving you guys a nice little introductory. Even if I don't edit this one, it will be there. But I kind of wanted to give a little introductory video, especially to the world, while playing on the world, trying to get a little bit of progress done. And that is kind of where I'm at. So I don't know if he's going to be posting or how much he will be posting, but I am definitely, I feel like I'm going to be happy with it. I'm going to hopefully try to stick to at least once a week episodes on this world. There is no guarantee or promise with that yet. I don't even have my stream schedule situated yet, because I took a very long hiatus for personal reasons, so I need to figure that out before I can make YouTube videos, and hopefully some TikToks. TikToks are on my list. Got a few to where it's just kind of reacting, or some clips that I've taken that I need to make into reality and share those with the world. And of course, my Twitch and my TikTok will be linked in the description. And if you did like this or want to kind of see like where this is going to go, I promise not to be as awkward. I'm also not awake at the moment. It is currently 10 in the morning, and as of me recording this, I started at like 9:30, but I've not slept since I woke up, and that was not any recent time ago. So I am definitely tired in recording this. Now, as I say this, there are going to be plenty of things that I do. I always try to come out with a new stream schedule every week. I will also link my Discord server, so that way you guys can join and have some fun there. And I should be just about back. 'Cause yeah, right there's the dark oak biome. Which I would have never saw if I didn't drift off this way a little bit. Oh yeah, you can hear that in my voice. You can hear my voice too. And I'm just really tired. Keep looking over my second monitor as if I'm streaming. I'm just way too used to it. Now, granted, I could also use some upgrades with my equipment, and I don't know why my settings just gets like absolutely wrecked, but like my sound and audio is on, so I don't know what's going on with that. And I'm just about back, so I'm going to get back before I do anything, and then I can sleep. And honestly, I want to sign off at 30 minutes, and the only reason being is this video doesn't need edited. I did talk kind of the entire time about stuff that's relevant, but I plan on having a few more upgrades down here in this little starter base of mine. Let me put this bed back so I have a empty hand. But this little area, just that's up here, mobs don't really come down here, which is nice. But this will have some more upgrades. Like I've got a very, very tiny farm here. I needed to grab carrots. And that farm there, as well as a nice little campfire to cook meat, and then my cave down below and through the water. But I do plan on making some hefty investments on this base before we fully move and start working on the mega build, which I can't tell you if that's going to start before or after the Ender Dragon. I think it'll probably be best to do it after the dragon, but okay, I can't tell you for sure. And lanterns add to the medieval look so much better than torches with some of the things that we have. Granted, IT needs to update that, but we do have cheats and stuff on, so I could get some quote-unquote illegal, but it's only just because we wanted to have certain things. I don't know if you actually turned them on, though. Like, we were supposed to have shorter sneaks, which would allow us to go under 1.5 blocks, but it did not like him, so yeah. Anyways, it's been Jax. It's been Jax. I am still Jax. I am Jax, and if you guys did enjoy at least getting a rundown of it and just joining me on that short little adventure, please do subscribe, like, share it. Check out my other content between my Twitch, my TikTok. Join the Discord. You'll always be notified through there if, let's say, YouTube doesn't do it for some reason. Hit the bell if needed. You don't have to, of course. It'd be appreciated if you did, but I understand if you don't. I'm not one to beg about all of that. So, in time, I should hopefully grow. I'm not begging. It's probably going to be a one in every few episode thing. At least for the subs, I will always ask you to like. You don't have to, but I'm being awkward. Anyways, I'm going to sign out of this because you guys enjoy your free time. 35 minutes, and I have a lot of work to do. Not only in this world, but as a content creator, I am trying to grow and be prosperous. And I don't know. I think I can do this. I think I can. Really, really well. Anyways, guys, peace out and have a fantastic day or night whenever you are watching this. Peace.